I switch it around? Do I just do this? Hey guys, out on 33, Red Bull, the favorite of old scrappy dudes. Operation Quick Start is already not starting very well. I was supposed to be on top of 33 at 8 a.m. I am now leaving my home at 8 a.m. So, what? Okay, Operation Quick Start is in full force now. We're at the garage. Let's get the bike out. Hey, V-Strom. It's been a success. We made it to the top of 33. And we are now going to do what you've all been waiting for. Is an in-depth review of balaclavas. Now, I have the Dainese here and the Champa Cool Skin. And I'm actually liking this one a little bit better because, as you can see, the neck is a little bit longer. It offers a little bit more. Oh, here's the rider now. So we are a little bit crunched for time because of the heat. It's 10 o'clock. It's already 80 degrees. And for all my friends in Europe, I have no idea what that is in centigrade. Now, one of the benefits I've noticed heading out early like this is it seems to be a lot less windy. And this corridor right here is famous for being super windy. We'll see. Would have liked to have gotten out here a little bit earlier, maybe at 9. Still a little windy. So as you can see up at the front here, the way these canyons are, it's like a wind tunnel. But we'll get out of this pretty soon. And where am I going today? Well, that was the top of 33, which I call the top of 33. And now we're going to Reyes Peak. Whoa, that was quite the pothole. Yeah, it's less windy. Still windy, but less windy. Now, the hot weather doesn't faze me that much on the V-Strom. I mean, people complain about windscreens and they're not getting any air. You know, when it gets over 90 and it's like 95, I mean, there really isn't any cool air. So I don't know why people bitch about that. You're not going to get anything. So
But what's nice about the V-Strom, it's not phased by heat. Yeah, definitely not as much wind out here. That is nice. Wish I had gotten out here an hour earlier. It would have been good. Why is this burnout alley? Look at all these tread marks. That is interesting. More tread marks. I've come to really despise these double line indentations. I just hate them now. You know, I mean, it's one thing to go over the yellow line once in a while by accident, but to go over the yellow line and hit these bumps, really freaking annoying. But yeah, it's super hot. Well, I wouldn't call this a heat wave. It's just an excessive heat warning. So we're not going to see triple digits, but once it gets over 95, it's no fun out here. Whoa, bird. You know, I'm not used to hitting birds, but I've had birds fly into my face before. That's not fun. Quite the impact. Jesus. Rocks. That was a twofer. Boy, one rock hit the second one. That's great. Keep reaching for the clutch out of habit. Anybody behind me? Good. And I'm getting used to wearing a backpack. I really don't like wearing a backpack, but I'm getting kind of used to it now. So I've got a Red Bull and a granola bar waiting for me as I get to Reyes Peak. So I'm going to be looking forward to that. Holy fuck me. That was a lot of gravel there. So, I was just going to say, I wonder when that guy comes out with the plow. So I usually don't make it out here until afternoon. So that's the problem with coming out here early, is the rocks. That's been 2 close calls now. You don't know unless you try what it's going to be like. But overall, it's not been that bad, knock on wood. This certainly puts a damper on my high speed. Makes me a little bit more cautious. I come out here afternoon and all the rocks have been cleared, but even with the rocks cleared, a rock might decide to have lunch and then fall down the hill, ruin your day. There's the infamous shady tree. So, I mean, even if the plow comes out here, if you get out of here after the plow, the chance of rocks are pretty bad. So now, let's kill a squirrel. Is that more air or less air? I don't know. Ooh, what the fuck is that thing? But I did come out here and do this before on the old MT-10 and the new MT-10. Just really windy. So we'll see what this will sound like. One thing great about the balaclava is that the dead cats on the mic aren't tickling my mouth or my nose and really freaking annoying, especially when you're not even recording. But we'll see. But yeah, the balaclava, I haven't been wearing them very often like I used to. I'm back wearing them now. And I just pull up the hood from my fishing Columbia shirt, but it's not covering my face. I really need to cover my nose because I don't need a sinus infection every time I go out for a ride. Way too much pollen. But I did say I did come out here before, and it's funny, the reason I came out here was just to see the gas mileage, if I could make it there and back, so, and yeah, it looks like it's okay. It really isn't that far, but I don't think I'd make it to Fraser Park though. There's a squirrel. Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? What's weird about squirrels is they stop and then they go the other way. I guess that's not weird. I'm changing my mind. But yeah, I think it's obviously a lot less windy. I don't think it's gonna help the mic. Usually rocks up here along in this area. But yeah, the hood of the shirt's just not fucking coyote. Look at that. Coyotes. Probably a lot of coyotes around my house. I mean, I don't know anything about coyotes, but I do know that if you take them out and leave one, the one will howl. Those are those big howls at night, and that attracts mates. And it's like a, I don't know, defense mechanism against being slaughtered is, you know, if their numbers go down, they start howling, and that's their mating cry. So they just make more babies, and you're back in the same thing. So, but there are coyotes that go across my backyard every morning and every night. There's about 4 of them now. You know. So it's one of those things. One of the neighbors goes, "Have you seen my cat?" Well, I have some bad news for you. But yeah, the coyotes are pretty bad. So I even saw my neighbor said a coyote was tracking her kid walking around the pool. And the kid didn't even know it, but there's a coyote eyeing you. But I don't know what that's about. Yeah. So I offered to get rid of them, but the neighbors, oh no, can't do that. Let's actually just let them starve out, because you leave one, they'll just multiply again anyway. So, but it is part of the food chain, you know. I mean, I'm sure they get rid of some rodents. Okay, guys. Wow, that was so much less windier. And it's nice to be out here when it's not 6,000 degrees. Yeah. Oh. Let's go up to, oh God, more squirrels. Let's go up to Reyes Peak. It's a little spot up here that I go to. Sorry guys, that's my spot. He's in my spot. I'll just go down here. Yeah, right here. Right here is good enough. Oh, yeah. Boom. I didn't plan to come all the fuck up here, but what the hell. Okay, guys. I'm not going to drag this out any longer. That's my side stand digs into the sand. And are we still all right? We're still on. Well, there's 33 down there. And here we are. Well, thanks a lot for riding along with me today. I will see you guys in the next video. Ride safe and have a good weekend. Bye-bye now.